Hello, welcome back to my channel. Just want to make a quick update and do a little teaser. I hope everyone's doing well from the virus and no new problems from that. And I want to take just this quick second to thank everybody for tuning in, watching my videos, and liking and subscribing and sharing. I really appreciate that. It's not about the money for me, though money is nice. But I really appreciate it, and it makes just having more people watch your videos a little bit more fun to make videos because people are watching them. So again, I appreciate everyone watching them and commenting. I really do like the comments. Not a lot of negative comments or in that regards. I've had some good discussions with people, and I am enjoying that. So keep it up. But again, I just want to chime in really quickly just to make videos every couple of days and sweeten the pot. I've got some things coming in the mail, and I just wanted to tease those. As y'all know, I got larger, people who've been watching my videos got larger Indy 500 tires on the back, the 275 for my 19-inch wheel, and those were 40 profile tires. And so that threw off my front tires. I made a quick decision, and I didn't do my due diligence with my research. But in the end, and I posed the question if it was a good idea or a bad idea. I mean, I'm happy with the idea. I've always been more of a sidewall person. And I will explain real quickly. More sidewall gives you a little bit more comfort, a little more bump absorption, if I say that correctly. And having the Z1 Motorsports bushing, why can't I remember? The bushing collars. I think the bushing collars, bushing collars in the rear suspension, which contributes a little bit more noise and a little more harsh ride, which it's not bad at all. I love my Z1, those Z1 parts that are on there, but this will soften up a little bit of that. We have a bunch of joints in our road, and in our roads, some potholes and some where a lot of the stretches of road will have the concrete that raises up on one side, and depending on how the direction of traffic, it's just constant ba-bump, 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 ba-bump. So larger profile tires will absorb a little bit more of that, and hopefully a little less noise. But two, I want to make sure that my car is running correctly, and having the exact same front and rear tires on these modern cars, I think is key and important. Was it detrimental to the car and destructive? No, but I'm going to feel better about it just having the exact front tire size and the rear diameter size tire, just for the electronics. The tire I went with, and I found a really cool chart online, and I'll just show you that real quick, and I'm sure all the other manufacturers you can find the same thing, which I should have found beforehand and just been more educated. I've always just picked tires and gone with what was recommended, but this time, just the way I am, I wanted to go 40 series, a little bit taller profile in the rear, and I just didn't think about all the different things that has to do with. So let me share that with you real quick. What I found, and obviously, I'm not any smart genius. This stuff's all online. This was the Firestone specific tire size. So it tells you diameter, width, rim range, measured rim, tread depth, load range, max PSI, weight, revs per mile. So you can match those up with different tire sizes. So we got 16-inch wheels compared to, I'm going to go to my 19s. So right here where my cursor is, my 275, I didn't do the 235s. Those are 26.6 outer diameter. So I went 275 40 19s, and those are 27.7. So I need to find a tire that matched up as closely to that as I could and be within the width that I wanted. So just jump up here to 245 45 19. My cursor right here matches at 27.7, 27 inches, 27 and 0.7 inches. And so those will be matched up perfectly. So I feel good about that. I seem to be getting a fairly good deal, about 140 a piece for those tires. I mean, yeah, it's more money and just, that's just what it costs. I mean, this stuff is just expensive. So another $320, and then another probably, $50 to mount and balance those. So yeah, close to another, $400 for tires. But just get that done. I'll have some extra tires in the garage because these tires out here don't last quite very long. Maybe 15, 20,000 miles. With me, probably closer to 20, because when I'm not racing on them, I drive really easy. So yeah, there's my first thing that I'm gonna do, and I'm excited about, obviously getting new stuff and put those on the car, have it running right. And then secondly, what I really needed, and what a couple of people obviously online are like, man, you need to get this, and I know I need it. And so here we go. I got the order today from Berger Motorsports. God, they are offering, this draggy-based, GPS-based performance meter. You can buy them in a lot of places, but they are offering free shipping and no tax. And so it saves me, $15, $17. So there's a little deal in there. Went ahead and ordered it so I can accurately figure out my car's performance gains, which the Ecutek performance analyzer was something to compare as long as I didn't change my tire size, which obviously threw off comparing that in the future to the previous numbers because of the wheel size and the spinning of the transmission. So that threw that out the window. Even though that may not have been accurate, I'm sure it was accurate, between different runs based on that app, based on those parameters. May not be accurate in the real world as far as the draggy, but I could have compared those numbers together with those numbers and maybe seen advancements in performance. But just bought this and spent the money today, and so this will be in about 4 or 5 days. Hopefully I can do this on Saturday or Sunday and get some legitimate 0 to 60, 0 to 120, 0 to 140, just depending on where I am and what mood I'm in and how lucky I'm feeling. So we'll get this done. And another thing, I wanted to get this, needing to get this because I've got to pretty soon get my tune reinstalled on my car, and this is the perfect opportunity to run the car stock without a tune, and then see what 0 to 60, 0 to 120 is before I put the tune back on, so that I can really see the advantages of the tune. Hopefully it's not minimal numbers. That obviously was something very good. So I mean an increase, so I can be justified in spending that money for that tune, because as we know the tune adds 100 to 120 horsepower. So there's got to be some pretty big advantages in those numbers that we'll see between not tune and tune. Plus with my wider rear tires. This is all good information, and I just want to tease this and let everyone know that I'm working on getting stuff to make content, and not just sleeping on what I have. And again, I appreciate everyone that's tuning in. I really enjoy hearing from people and having some conversations with some that want me to respond back, and I try to respond to everyone. So with that said, thanks for tuning in once again. And let me see and make sure I've covered everything. Tires, draggy, getting the tune versus or not having a tune and monitoring the numbers, and then getting the tune. What else? Yeah, and the heat here is ever increasing, and the humidity is skyrocketing here compared, maybe Florida is probably very similar with humidity. You always hear people there talking about how hot it is and humidity. Well, it's punishment here too. It's torturous here. So you guys up in New York and in the northeast and the northwest and the northeast, y'all have it a lot better, when it's 40, 50, and 60 degrees. And I do know y'all do get up into the 90s, but hopefully your heat's not as bad as it is here. With that said, I hope everyone's doing really well, not staying away from illness in this ridiculous, stupid virus, and hopefully this thing's going to go away and not come back. And you know, the numbers seem to be underreported or overreported, so not as bad as it may have come off and you know been projected to be. So again, I hope everyone's doing well, and just like and subscribe if you find my videos helpful and it's informative and this is content you like to see. And I will continue making videos, and I appreciate everyone tuning in, and I look forward to the next one. Okay, have a good day.